Could a used 4Runner and a handful of tools be all you need to crush it in the remodeling industry?
Hello, this is the HackHour Podcast, a show where it's all about helping real, everyday, hardworking remodelers learn the secrets to having it all in life and business. And now, here's your host, Mike Minges.
Hey, welcome back to the HackHour Podcast. I'm Mike Minges, the founder of the Remodeling Academy, where we help transform remodelers from skilled craftsmen into the confident, successful business owners that they know they want to be. Look, at the end of the day, the Remodeling Academy, we're all about equipping you with the tools and strategies that you need to build the business that you're finally truly proud of, okay? So whether you're here to learn how to attract high-paying clients, hire and retain some top-notch talent, or finally earn what you truly deserve for your hard work, this podcast is for you. We're going to jump right in here. This is episode 40, and we're talking about starting a remodeling business with less than $5,000. And you know what? You can do it today. When I started my remodeling business, I didn't have much. I was driving a 1995 Toyota 4Runner. I had a very simple set of tools. I had like a 20-inch toolbox, had a hammer, pry bar, a couple screwdrivers. I had the old Craftsman 19.2 volt drill and circular saw combo kit. I had a wet dry vac. I did have a professional grade Black & Decker sawzall and a 6-foot fiberglass ladder. That was basically it. But what I lacked in tools, I made up for in strategy and mindset. Let me explain. See, I realized the average remodeling contractor in my area was sort of awful at running their business. They were generally always late, not good at returning phone calls, rarely made an effort to truly understand the client and the scopes of work. Does any of this sound familiar? If so, keep listening, because we're going to get into more how I can really show you how to flip the script and build a successful remodeling business with less than $5,000. See, I started to recognize that I could do very well in this remodeling industry by doing one simple thing. Do the opposite of what my competition was doing. While they were showing up late, I made sure I would show up early. When they weren't answering their phone and taking forever to return phone calls, I made sure that we always had someone live answering calls, and we returned phone calls within hours, not days. And while my competition was spending most of their time just talking about how great they were and how long they'd been in the industry and how many years they've been doing this and that, I recognized that if I would focus on listening, and I mean really listening by asking good questions to my clients, that I was going to understand their problem much better. See, this is what homeowners want. Simple things. If a homeowner's picking up the phone to call you, they want to talk to you. So they want someone to answer the phone. If a homeowner schedules an appointment with you so that you can come out to the jobs, to their house, they want someone that shows up on time, someone that shows up and is presentable and looks professional and appears competent and knowledgeable, right? The homeowner appreciates someone who asks good questions and then listens to their concerns and understands what they're really trying to accomplish, why they're trying to accomplish it, and what things are they concerned about in their effort to get this accomplished, right? Homeowners want someone who's just going to do what they say they're going to do, and they're going to be able to get it done in the time frame that they say it's going to take, while also allowing it to get done for the price that they said that it was going to cost. So, let me ask you, can you do those things? Because if you can, then you've already got what it takes to start a remodeling business and really dominate in your local market. Why communication is key? Think about this. See, being a great craftsman, yes, that is part of the equation. It doesn't necessarily have to always be you, though, right? The real secret to success in remodeling, right? It's not about swinging the hammer. It's knowing how to communicate with a variety of personalities and people. See, you can easily hire expert craftsmen, right? The marketplace is full of talented people who are great on the job, but just dislike all the other things. They don't like talking to homeowners. They don't like dealing with paperwork that has to take place if they're running the actual business themselves. They'd much rather be told when to show up, what to do, and how much they're getting paid for it. They want to keep it simple. So be that person for them. Okay, let's talk about the mental side of the business. This is very important. See, if you can handle the mental side, which is talking with the clients, managing emotions, right? Managing all the things that come up with subs and employees and all of your vendors. If you are really good at solving problems and not being caught up in all the drama of the moment, you can start being successful in this industry today. And think about this very practical tip here. Start small. Look, first, focus on being professional, and then you consistently build trust. Focus on just one area in this remodeling game, right? It could be something as maybe you build the outdoor kitchens for people that have these new outdoor living spaces, right? That's all you do is the kitchen area. Or maybe you just do accent walls and that's it. It's all you do. Or maybe you just are the guy that says, hey, we do the garage makeover for you, right? You're tired of parking your car in there. You want it to be a fun place. We do that. See, these are the skills. These are the things that homeowners want. They're desperate to hire someone else to come in and do it for them. And when you show that you have an expertise and it can be in one simple area, homeowners want to deal with that professional, that expert. And when you focus on just one niche in the beginning, it is very easy to grow a quick following and a quick fan club. So let's focus on a few essentials that you need for setting up a business so that you're protected, right? First part of that budget is going to be spent on making sure that you are setting yourself up for success. So set yourself up as either an LLC or S Corp in your local state, right? Get some proper contracts in place. Make sure you set up a bank account in the business name. Secure your proper insurance, liability insurance, right? None of this stuff is sexy, but this is the essential things. That's where part of your budget's going to go to, is getting your business legally set up and established. Now, yes, step 2, you are going to need some tools, some equipment. You're going to need a vehicle of some sort, and you're going to, when it comes to the tools, the cost of tools, power tools, has come way down in the last few years. So for a few dollars, you can get set up with the basics that you need. And if you're going to be doing a lot of subcontracting, you're not going to have to worry about that so much, right? Your subs will have those tools. So, and you have time to grow. If down the road you want to start carrying a few tools, because maybe you do like some punch out work, great. However you want to run your business, and you can grow with the business. You don't have to have all these things up front. You do need some money to get some business drummed up. All right. And there's a variety of ways to do this. Some simple things you'll need to do is build that social media right away. Let's get on having a website, right? Set up some sort of maybe an Instagram, Facebook account for your business. You're going to want to make some like yard type job signs. You're going to want to get some flyers. You can make those in Canva. You'll get a few basic business cards and door hangers. Just some very simple literature that you will hand out. People still enjoy receiving something in their hand. And then understand that the next thing they're going to do is, if they are interested, they are going to research you online. That's why you need to have that support with the website and the social media. The other thing you need some time and energy to do is you're going to have to do some networking Look into some local networking groups. A lot of these meet early in the morning. There might be one that does a breakfast. There might be one that does a lunch, or maybe one that meets at evenings and does dinner, whatever. Find a couple, see which one works best. Many of them are desperate to find someone in the home remodeling space. And usually it's very easy to start networking with some sort of a lender who is going to provide financing for people that are buying houses. You'll find usually a realtor who's helping people buy and sell, and there's going to be someone in there that maybe does auto insurance, and with them working together, they would love to give you some referrals of people that need remodeling. Look, just start introducing yourself to as many people as possible and explain what you do, and you would love to help them if they ever need your service, right? Find realtors, architects, other tradespeople. Just build relationships. None of this really costs much. Sure, every now and then you should offer to buy someone some coffee, maybe buy them lunch, piece of pizza, whatever. And those relationships over time will benefit you both. Now, you also want to start looking to hire strategically. And this is where you start considering outsourcing your weaknesses in the beginning, right? So if you're really good doing the work in the field, maybe your best bet is to find a good salesperson or project manager that can handle all the client communication while you're actually doing the job. Now, on the other hand, if you're really good at client communication and you like talking with people and you're organized and you understand how to manage jobs, then I would go the other route. I would make sure that you're hiring lead carpenters or subs as soon as possible and focus on lining up as much work for them as possible, right? At the end of the day, you want to focus on what you do best, and then you want to delegate the rest. Now, after that initial year or so and you get that under your belt, now you can start the discipline of growing a business where you start skill stacking, right? And you start building the skills that you're lacking, getting coaching, those things. But when it's the first few weeks, you got to just get that team together. All right. Now, how do we make sure we have long-term success? Well, just like I was starting to discuss there, this is where you want to make sure you're thinking like a business owner, right? There's the saying, be working on your business, not in the business, right? So don't fall into the trap of being just another guy with a nice truck and a bunch of tools who's always on the job site. You want to treat your remodeling business like a real company from day one. And that means you start figuring out how to track your finances, right? Start planning for growth and continuing to improve your systems. And if this stuff is really a struggle for you, then you need to bring in someone who will help do those things for you. Maybe it's a partner. I don't know. You'll have to look at those options. But you need a well-rounded setup to grow into a true business so that it's not just a glorified hobby. All right. It's very important that you have a growth mindset. See, as your business grows, it's going to constantly reveal to you the areas that you as a person need to grow in. And that's where you're going to find you'll run into roadblocks. If you keep having a certain issue, a certain problem, having trouble getting past a certain dollar amount or sales volume year to year, then that's when you say, I've met my match. I'm doing everything that I know how to do. It is now time for me to learn how to do more and better. So that's when you have to invest in growing as a person. That's where hiring a coach comes into play, right? And taking some courses and figuring out how to be building a stronger brand and getting more talented people, right? The goal all the time is you're positioning yourself as one of the preferred companies in the area. So you constantly have to be increasing your skills and stacking your own skill set so that you become more talented every year. Okay. Another thing that's very important is making sure that you are the one that can inspire others and motivate. Okay. The truth is, you don't need a fortune to start this successful remodeling business, right? But what you do need to do is invest heavily in showing up on time, listening, delivering on your promises, right? Focusing on professionalism and communication and trust. And do a good job about rewarding your team and talking well about them, right? Share with the homeowner, like, my team's amazing. I have some great guys that really know what they're doing, and they will treat your house really well and give you an amazing result. And that's why we all work so well together, right? And when you're talking to your team, say, look, this homeowner's amazing. They're excited to have you guys out here. They can't wait to have this new project. I've already told them how good you are, and they're excited to have you here. So everyone, all of us together, is working as a team. It's very important in this industry that each wheel, right, you, your subs, your employees, and the homeowner all know that you're like in this together, and everyone's happy that the other one's a part of the process. When people have a breakdown on the remodeling project, a lot of times it's because opposition and disgruntlement starts happening. The homeowner feels like maybe you're taking advantage of them, or the sub feels like they're being taken advantage of, or you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the sub, right? And that's when resentment starts, and then problems. You have to squash all of that and just constantly be building up everyone. Thank the homeowner for hiring. Let them know that this is great. We're very happy to be working with you. We're excited because we can't wait to show how excited you're going to be when we're finished this job. And the guys are looking forward to having do this work at your house, right? Just be appreciative and always express how everyone is looking forward to doing the job and how people enjoy what they're doing. Everyone likes to be around others who are happy and positive. Get rid of the negativity. Squash that. All right. So look, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Hack Hour. If any of the things that we discussed here sparked a glimmer of inspiration, or struck a chord or a nerve, then you know it's time to take action. First thing you can do is just head on over to the remodelingacademy.com, right? That's the ultimate hub for any forward-thinking remodeler who refuses to settle for average. Because at that remodelingacademy.com, you're going to find like our industry-leading monthly newsletter, The Morning Hammer. You'll find the amazing Weed the Lead form that helps you figure out who the best clients are to work for. You can get a sample of the Consumer's Guide to Home Remodeling, which teaches your prospective clients why you are so great and why they need to hire a remodeler like you, right? You can look at the 4 most common remodeling objections and make sure that you have an answer and are preventing those from ever coming up in your sales presentations. You should be checking out and seeing about joining the Remodeling Rebels, right? Where you can unlock just everything that you need to not only survive, but really thrive in this industry. We're the only organization that offers this package. And we are changing the way the industry handles remodeling. And we are changing the way remodelers can experience success by having it quicker and easier and more of it. Also, do not miss out on the 5-day remodel challenge, right? You want to be preparing for our industry's first ever remodel games. So get on over to remodelingriches.com if you haven't been already and sign up for the challenge. All right. There's so much to do and there's so many things that you can be great at. You can't wait. You have to take action now. So remember, look, your success, it's ready for you. It's right there. Can you see it? Can you feel it? Are you ready for it? That's the only question. We already know it's there. You just need to make sure that you're ready for it. All right. Until next time, we enjoy having you here today. Thank you again. Take care.
Thank you for listening to the HackHour Podcast. It would be awesome if you would leave us a quick review on iTunes. To further your remodeling success, go to remodelingriches.com.